Hello, my friends. How are you today? Hope everyone is well in mind, body, and in spirit. And today I just want to talk to you about getting through the first year. Um, as they say, life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you handle it. And I remember before becoming a widow, people who were widowed before me would say, how it was hard. And then when I lost my husband, I had other widows tell me, ooh, girl, it's going to be hard. Well, you know what? Life is just hard. Life was hard when my husband was here. It just was a lot better, when he was here, going through the struggles of life, the ups and downs of life. It was so much better having him here and having his wisdom and his guidance, and to have him, comfort me, in times when I was doubtful or fearful, you know. But yeah, life is just generally hard. But getting through that first year, okay, so my husband passed away in October. So his birthday had already passed in September. And he didn't want to celebrate it. That bit I really didn't like, but oh well. He did get to celebrate my birthday in October before he passed. Um, but it was very lonely. It was very lonely. I lost a lot of friends and family during that first year because tragedy will show you who is your ride or die. When tragedy shows up, that will manifest, who your true friends and family are. And some of it was quite shocking. I mean, some of the people that chose to walk out of our lives for whatever reason, it was quite shocking. But I'm going to tell you what was even more shocking was that the new friends and people who became like family to us, that was really shocking. These were people who we hadn't done anything or much for. Many of them we didn't even know. But the way they were there for us, and stood by us, that really surprised me. I had a lot of people to avoid me like the plague during that first year. A lot of people I would see in town, if they saw me coming, they'd hurry and run into a shop to avoid me, or some would act like they're, so into their cell phones and all to avoid talking for whatever reason. I don't know. But that's what it was like. And going out was weird. Going out was very weird for me. We all have our own individual journey. Yours will be, of course, totally different from anyone else's. But going out for me was so weird because there were many places me and my husband, even just walking up and down this sidewalk, outside, he and I would take walks several times, around the block. And even that was weird because it's like, wow, my husband used to walk this earth. He used to walk on this pavement, and boom, just like that, he's no longer here. Just like that, he's not by my side. It was, the world was just a strange place, and just going out was weird. Going shopping and all the places that we frequented, it was just so weird. Christmas was sad, but it was great. Of course, not having him here, that was sad. But I told the kids, we are not going to sit around and mourn and grieve and sob and be depressed. I was adamant about that. No, we're not going to do it. We're going to enjoy our day. We're going to get up, fix up, decorate the house. We're going to cook and play Dad's favorite music, talk about memories with Dad, about Dad, and just enjoy the day. And that's exactly what we did. There was no shedding of tears because I just didn't want it that way. And but I do have to say shout out to Niger and to the British Red Cross and to the Afro Community Center, and all the people in that community. I mean, they really came through for my family. Niger came up with the idea, and they surprised us. They found out secretly things that we needed and that we wanted, and some of our favorite foods, and this was around Christmas time, and they, the Red Cross and the community, they all put their heads together and put money together and surprised us with all these nice gifts and things and necessities, and I'm just so appreciative of that. I will never forget that. I will never forget that. Never. Thank you so much. That really made me and my children's Christmas a lot more special. And sleep was difficult for probably the first 6 months. Probably I could not sleep in the same bed that me and my husband shared. I slept downstairs a lot in the settee, and that caused me to have a lot of swelling in my legs because I wasn't having proper circulation. But I just couldn't. It wasn't that I was spooky or scared to be here. No, it was just the loneliness. It was weird trying to sleep in the same bed, and I look over and my husband wasn't there. I had to get used to the idea of being in the same bed and he's no longer there. Oh God, that was difficult. So yeah, I think for a good 6 months, I just sat straight up in the chair downstairs and I slept downstairs. And I played music a lot, pretty much 24/7. I had to have music, to help my mind. I didn't want to think too much. Yeah, I needed the noise. The silence was so loud. I could not stand the silence. So I had to have music to get me through the night and sleep downstairs in the chair. I see. Getting back out in the community. Yeah, that was difficult for me. Of course, I'd go out and do the necessary things I had to do. Most of the time, my children would go do the shopping and things. But there were times, I had to go out. But as far as like being part of organizations or going back to school, learning new skills and things like that, no, I just couldn't. That took time. So I stayed in the house most of the time. If I didn't have to go out for food or to a GP appointment or to go get some document, relating to my husband's death, then I'd just stay home. Getting out was weird. The kids' birthdays, those were sad, but also fun, though. Again, I always made it clear to my children, we are not going to sit around and be depressed and, because we're going to celebrate Dad. Dad was just amazing. He was our rock and our king. And I know he would not have wanted that. And, of course, the kids looking forward to life with their dad being there on each milestone of their birthday, and to see them graduate and get married and have children. You know, yeah, we have to think about things like that. But oh well, he's still with us in spirit. But yeah, I would make sure that birthdays were celebrated with gladness. Yeah. Let's see, where am I? Yeah, I couldn't work at that time because we were still going through our immigration situation, so I wasn't allowed to work. Legally, I wasn't even allowed to volunteer, but I did. I had to do something. But that took time as well. After some time passed, I slowly started getting out, you know, small steps. I slowly started getting out in the community and volunteering. Please excuse this jumper getting in the way. But yeah, and yeah, I'm in my room today recording. I'm just chilling today, relaxing, taking some notes of things and researching. But yeah, I slowly got out into the community and volunteered to stay occupied, you know, and it was nice connecting with people and hearing other people's struggles, and you know, that let me know that I wasn't alone. You know, other people had problems as well, and some people's problems were way worse than mine, you know. But that's what, in a nutshell, my first year was like. So much more, but I don't want to make this video that much longer. So yeah, thank you for listening. Please like and share this video. And please, always, as I say, please take care of yourself. Get plenty of sleep, plenty of water. Have your fruit and your veggies. And keep your mind at peace as much as you can. And yeah, love on yourself. Be kind to yourself. Forgive things of the past, and make it a great day. Thanks for listening. Bye.